Last week, a crude explosive detonated outside the U.S. Embassy in La Paz, Bolivia. 2 Marine Embassy guards were injured in the blast. 2 days later, a CIA asset in central Bolivia provided us with these images. Our analysts have identified the individual in the photo as DEA Special Agent Ricardo Ricky Sandoval, my friend. Sandoval had spent the last 6 years investigating the local cocaine industry. Our understanding is that Sandoval was the intended target of the bombing. What the embassy bomb did not accomplish was completed up close and personal. Sandoval was captured, tortured, and killed. Then his body was dumped. We have yet to recover it. Our target, the group responsible for the embassy bombing and the death of Special Agent Sandoval, is the drug trafficking organization commonly known as the Santa Blanca Cartel. Yesterday, they were just narcos. Today, they're narco-terrorists. Initially, the Bolivian government resisted the Mexican cartel. They formed Unidad, a Bolivian special forces unit. It didn't go as planned. Thousands of bodies later, politicians, police officers, and journalists have become an endangered species. The Bolivian government has imploded on itself. With no other options, the new president made a deal with Santa Blanca. You stop killing our people, we'll look the other way. Since then, Santa Blanca has turned Bolivia into the nexus of the South American drug trade. With their friends in Mexico, they also have a clear pipeline to the US and Canada. The only way to stop Santa Blanca for good is to completely dismantle them, piece by piece. The cartel is organized into 4 operations: production, smuggling, security, and influence. At the top of it all is El Jefe de los Jefes, boss of bosses, El Sueño.
Howdy, gang. We are alive again. I'm just gonna jump right in this game. It's a save game I've had before, or from before. A lot of you have probably already played through this game. I just want to give it another shot, just because I haven't played this in a while. I play something a little more fun tonight. As you can see by here, I don't have that many DLCs. I've chosen to not get the Narco Road DLC just because I read enough reviews about it and I just didn't feel like wasting my money. Mainly because I have not even really chipped the tip of the iceberg of the vanilla mode yet, so we're just gonna go right in there. Not ghost mode. The campaign. Let's see here. Probably on easy mode. Fine by me. There is an easy mode. Older game. I've actually owned it since whenever it came out, or about a year after it came out, so. Obviously, I'm not intending to finish the game tonight, but I just want to play it, so heck with it. I'm gonna start approaching a lot of my live streams like this. I'm just gonna pick random games and play them, just to play them. My wife actually, she wants me to start playing more of the same game, just because to show some more continuity, I guess would be a good way of putting it. And she's right. A lot of games I pick at random. I don't play them again for months. Like I do want to get back into the first Red Dead Redemption, even though I finished the game like 12 years ago. Just wanted to replay it because I haven't played in such a long time. Give it a few more sessions before I jump into Undead Nightmare. For games like that and other like horror-based type of games, which I don't really play a whole lot of, honestly. I have a bunch of them. I was wanting to do a Halloween type of a theme where for the month of October, just play nothing but horror based games. Whether there be survival games or action games with like zombies or whatever in them. I know there's Undead Nightmare. I want to maybe start off the month of October with that game because I played that before. That game is so fun, but I haven't played it in a while. That's the thing. Maybe do maybe some kind of all night marathon with that one. Good 5 or 6 hours of nothing but Undead Nightmare. I was wanting to do this one on PC, but I had the PC version as well. But my computer right now is busy, so we're just going to pick up some major intel. Really not sure what I'm doing in this game right now. I'm just gonna. Oh.
The drone is up.
Quick look at controls. I kind of forgot them. Again, I haven't played this in a while. Swap weapon. All right.
Buckle up, people.
Folks, I'm just trying to get. Turn down the music for a reason. Not a big fan of in-game music. Well, I mean, it depends on the game, but I do prefer games like this, where you want to turn off the music just because.
If taboos are made to be broken, why else do we gorge ourselves on holidays? Why are carnivals and the feast days of saints? Santa Muerte is a dark but central angel of death. And that representation of death affirms life.
Very unrealistic driving. Look how quickly it reverses when I hit the brakes. I wish my Jeep would do this.
Trembles with the force of the greatest thunderstorm, with the violence of the oceans. This is the experience.
I was also want to do like a
Come to us,
Ghost
and learn
Recon
more about her.
themed type of
Come venerate her. Adorarla
not so much a
llamar.
marathon,
She will help you
but
become
playing
the
more of them, you know.
greatest person you could possibly be. Do not accept your life as it is. Become more. May Santa Muerte bless you. Amen.
The Santa Blanca cartel is making large strides in purging the country of your rebel menace. We can do it alone. Este insulso de Bacatari and his rebels, autodefensas...
Hey, we got a narco.
Where you got him?
Next to the dump.
Putting control of the country's destiny in the hands of the farmer. But Bacatari lies. Men like him make their promises, give you all, but all they want is power. Control. We have seen it before, all across the continent. But Santa Blanca has put your destiny as an individual back in your own hands. This is the reality of today, not some fantasy tomorrow you have to hope for. Es ahora, banda. No political party.
Got another tango. Move it. Ready to engage.
How to run your life. We have given Bolivia the investment and the jobs that have helped you improve your lives. But Bacatari and his rebels
Hold up, they're
threaten
gonna
the
spot
safety
you.
of this way of life. Pinches lobos disfrazados de ovejas. We will do our part, but you must do yours. Do not support Bacatari and his rebels. Report any rebel activity directly to your
Say the
local
word, boss.
Santa Blanca organization. Juntos, we can defeat the rebel menace.
Eyes on a narco with a submachine gun.
I don't see him.
Near that sandbag emplacement. We got a Sicario.
Tell me where.
There, by the helo. I got a narco over here. Over at the dump.
The civilians are like not giving a shit I'm here.
Lost my target.
Controls here. Where's my melee? I'm so used to the Sniper Elite controls, that's why.
Ready to engage.
Be careful here.
I got one narco. Over by the dump. Lost visual on the target. Say the word, boss.
Parece que va a llover.
Kill confirmed. Ah shit, their OT's escaping. status. Any ideas, boss?
Yeah, play that tutorial again. But I'll do that later.
¿Dónde se metieron?
You're in bad shape. Take cover. Opening fire on these fuckers.
That could have been done better.
Spotted one with submachine guns.
Over assholes.
Shit, they're headed this way. What should we do?
Ya sacamos la pinche guarida de esos güeyes y no hay nada ahí. Vamos a seguir buscando ya con su pinche rastro.
Clipping. My favorite feature in first-person shooter games.
Estamos por todas partes y nada. Los culeros ya se fueron.
The camp's standing down. We're good.
See, these enemies are about as bright as the ones in Sniper Elite 4 and 5. Or pretty much any Sniper Elite game. That's reassuring, because the Sniper Elite enemies are pretty... They're not the brightest bulbs on the Christmas tree, put it that way. See if I can snipe these guys.
Target is down.
Got another tango. Deploying drone.
The guard tower, I just saw it. Yeah, wasting them all. Raza. What does that mean again, La Raza? Is that like, family or something? My, my Spanish is, about as good as my Eskimo. Like, not good at all. People ask me, do you speak Eskimo? Like, I don't know, no. That is, I probably know more Spanish words than I know Eskimo words. Pull out. Get out of here.
Balas, balas, por fin tengo balas.
Huh? There's a building for you to do anything else. Sure, it's clear. Clear to me.
Clear.
Thanks for validating me, buddy.
We got a 20 in the garage where Polito parks his sports car. You snag that, you snag his GPS. Maybe something there tells us where he and his girlfriend are.
Hold on, folks. I gotta do something really quick on my computer. Give me about a minute or so. Go grab a bite to eat or go to the bathroom or something. This won't take long. Hold on. Alright, folks, I'm back. I'm uploading something to my YouTube channel. Alright, what do we gotta do here? Okay.
Now I'm feeling all warm and fuzzy inside. Ay! That last one made me think a little sick and twisted.
I'll drive.
Yuri, Polito. Most of you know the medically trained couple got started in Santa Blanca after they saved the life of our very own La Plaga. What many of you may not know is that soon after Yuri and Polito met at the hospital where they both worked, Yuri filed a sexual harassment lawsuit against Polito. The reason? Yuri wanted Polito to pay more attention to her. Pinche Yuri. I guess it worked. And the lawsuit laid the foundation of the perverse and sadistic relationship.
Get out in front of me, dude. But yeah, I'm uploading that Aliens versus Predator live stream I did last night. Oh, wait. Where are we now? We are where?
Hola, ¿cómo va? Good to go.
They do it South America, just walk out in front of traffic. No offense to South Americans, I've just never been there. Okay, I hear that's how they do in Canada. They just walk out in freaking traffic, expecting for the traffic to stop for them, let them go. We get a lot of Canadian tourists here in Alaska, and you can always tell they're from Canada because they'll do shit like that. You're driving down, like through the downtown area up here, and they'll just walk right out in front of you. Like, you know, dude, I don't know how they do in Canada, but here, that's just asking to get run over or being hunted here. Get out of here.
Clear over here.
Pass, please!
Pinche cabrón. You got 5 seconds to tell me what I want to know. Relax, Way. I'll talk.
Come on, guys. Now, I've read that this game is way more fun playing as a actual team, multiplayer team. I'm inclined to believe. The way I'm playing right now, this has the look and the feel of more of a casual game. Like, this is not, it's like more like a laid-back game versus an actual first-person shooter. Going back to what I said earlier, though, I did have plans to actually play through more of the Ghost Recon series. I have a couple of older Ghost Recon games that I put them on the back burner. I've had them for a number of years, and just actually had them on the old Xbox 360, but like my old actual Xbox 360 versus the backwards compatible stuff I'm playing now. Like, it was a Ghost Recon, Advanced Warfighter 1 and 2. I got Ghost Recon, a Future Soldier, and then of course on my PC I've got the original Ghost Recon from 2001, plus the DLCs for those. And those ones I really want to get into, do live streams of those because they're classics, you know. And I used to be really good at them, but I haven't played them so long I kind of forgot the controls. And I think I played too much of the newer ones too. I kind of forgot the pacing of those games, the original ones. There's a here. Go across country and this blaze right through. I don't want to be on the stealthy side here. Go cross country. The allure of this game is it's very open world. You can do whatever the hell you want to, essentially. Do that. A little sneaky, just for the sake of being sneaky. You know what I mean? Helicopters here around for us. And I read a while back too, this particular game has a very large map. Basically you get, I don't know how many square miles of actual map space, whatever you want to call it. Like actual square miles in terms of the scale of the game, I guess would be a good way to put it. My guy's behind me. Okay. Look, it's me. Or how I wish it would
Bad
look.
guys in the area. Yo, cartel heavy machine gunner. The airstrip. Take a look.
Time to get all sneaky here. I really hope they can't see through the bushes. Some games like, was it Far Cry 2, I think it is, where they make it seem like you can be stealthy and everything, but then
I see a second target. Tango number 3.
Roger. Let me get in position. Ready to engage. Tango down.
Puta, no los veo. Estoy esperando, cabrones.
Good shooting. Let's clean up and move on.
let's see. Oh, I got more skill points than I thought I did. Yes, I do. Oh, I can't. No. I don't get it. Oh, I need more. Interesting. I'm trying to get through these little mini things quickly. Because I understand. It can be boring to watch during a live stream. So. Feel the plane, shall we? Where'd my original gun go? There we go. Come on. Fuck with me.
There's a cartel commendation here. You'd think with all their money, the cartel would make a nicer metal. We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up the supplies later.
Right, let's steal this.
Buckle up, people.
Got that gasoline convoy or whatever we're gonna do with it. Drive off the cliff? Should I drive off the cliff? Like in the movies. Go this way. The other plane head with.
I'll pilot.
Hey man, try to take us off some sweet jumps, alright?
I don't know what I'm doing. Doom it flies like Grand Theft Auto 5. Whee! Take the plane to the rebel-held airport. Be over this way. I admit these graphics still hold up today. This is an old game. It came out, what, 2016 or something? Or 2017? Pretty damn good on the Xbox Series X. Now, you know the big myth about how Xbox doesn't have any games. Xbox has a backlog of games. Though they are older games, they still run pretty well on the newer technology. When people say Xbox has no games, what they're really talking about is that there's no, what do you call it? There's no real current gen games out for it. But really, the same can be said about the PS5 too. There's not really a whole lot that they can brag about either on the PS5 5 side of things, and in fact, they're let's try that again. About crashing these trees, and I'm not sure I can crash those power lines or not. I'm just going to assume that I can. But any pony fans, or what they call ponies, have me watching this. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Yeah, that could happen in real life. Why is this being a bitch when it comes to... Why can't I pull up? Yep. Well, technically I landed. Get out of my way, cow. That could have gone better, but hey, a landing is a
Good
landing.
work. The rebels will be damn glad to get their hands on this cargo. Let's head out. Tell them where to find the plane.
The unwritten rule, too. Any landing that you can walk away from is a good one. That's more of a real-life quote than a movie quote. I'll tell you who said it, though. I believe that was Mr. Chuck Yeager himself. He was one of the world's greatest combat pilots. Or, well, he did test piloting during... What is this? Oh, we gotta find these people.
There were 4 people in the room the night DEA agent Ricky Sandoval was murdered. El Sueño, the head of the Santa Blanca cartel, Ricky, and the last 2 were La Yuri and El Polito. Yuri and Polito met at a poor state-run hospital in Chiapas, where El Polito was doing his residency and La Yuri worked as a nurse. It was love at first sight. From the first moment their eyes met, they were inseparable. A love like no other. One day, a buchon named La Plaga walked into the ER, all shot up. It was touch and go for a while, but Yuri and Polito were able to save his life. La Plaga was grateful. He showered them with gifts, invitations to the most exclusive parties, even a new car. And after a while, La Plaga made Yuri and Polito the personal medical staff of the Santa Blanca cartel. But that wasn't their main job. See, Yuri and Polito know about the human body. They know how much pain a person can endure before he'll die. They know how to keep a person alive and awake so they can feel the pain. And most of all, they know how to inflict that pain. That's what they do in Itaqua province. When Santa Blanca captures someone that refuses to talk, the Yuri and El Polito make them talk. They break people. Like I said, there were 4 people in the room the night Ricky Sandoval was murdered. Sueño, Ricky, Yuri, and Polito. They kept Ricky alive while Sueño tortured him. Non-stop for 47 hours straight. They broke Ricky Sandoval. Then Sueño executed him.
Very nice people, are they?
We've got a location on El Polito's personal car. Steal it, so our techs can analyze the car's GPS for intel.
Okay, let's do that. Save early? Save often. Or wait, no, I guess it automatically saves. Okay, never. Should we fly in there or drive in there? Yeah, I like how this gives you that choice. Do whatever the hell you want to do. What are you doing? Back over there. We should just drive in there. Because we got to sneak in there anyway to get that car, right? So... This
is a commendation. Looks like it came from a box of cereal, or the air.
Oh, I see. Okay, I was trying to figure out. That might come in handy.
Air Force or something.
Kitty truck, there it is. Grab it. I want to take my... El Polito's garage. I'm gonna steal the car. And kind of reminds me of Just Cause 3. Oh, there's a good one to live stream. I haven't thought of doing that one for a while. I did Just Cause 2 a few months ago. That one's okay. It was just kind of an older game. Nothing wrong with older games. It's just I wasn't really in the mood that night to play it. That's why that live stream wasn't very long. This one feels like a more serious version of Grand Theft Auto 5. I've also been playing a little bit more of Grand Theft Auto 4 lately. Trying to get back into that one. It's another one I haven't played much over the years. I don't get a whole lot of you know, gaming time anymore ever since having kids, you know. I mean, not dissing my kids or
We've
anything.
got a
I'm just
location
saying.
on El Polito's personal car. Steal it, so our techs can analyze the car's GPS for intel.
Adulting requires you not being able to do as much basically not having as much fun that you used to have when you were just not a parent. I know that sounds bad, but it's just the honest truth. You're adulting, you're just, you know, you're doing more responsible things, not screwing around as much as you used to when you were, you know, for lack of a better word, since you were a kid. Or you gotta ditch this man. Close here. Ditch it over here.
We've got enemy activity nearby.
We got a Sicario.
Point him out.
Right by that stack of tires.
Oh, I can throw grenades. Mines too, holy cow. Find a way to get out the area. Oh, an asshole.
Got it. Moving. Say the word.
This is the garage. Sound off if you spot Polito's car.
Roger that.
I got a narco over here, close to the camp entrance.
Get back to what I was saying before, though. Kids are a blessing, but they can also be a handful. If you're not ready to have kids, just be careful. When you're ready, you'll know when you're ready.
Eyes on the
That
cartel
was
element.
fucking close. That was necessary.
I think so. That audio didn't come through. My scout ass, or my squad mate ass, is that necessary? Or that was necessary, one of those two. I think it was.
Sicario, close to the camp entrance.
Quiet. There's a lot of weapons here. Oh, I think that's one of the DLCs I downloaded. It was the what do you call it? More weapons? Jackdaw. Oh, that's from Assassin's Creed. That's silly. Never mind.
Some of you close to me have told me of concerns about the cartel. Concerns that I don't all share. I respect the Earth Mother and Western Pachamama as much as the rest of you. I have my entire life. I have taught this respect for Pachamama to my children, and I will teach it to their children. Pachamama must keep in balance and harmony with the cosmos, and that is why I am happy that our country is working with Santa Blanca. This is not the same secular industrialization the gringos and their CIA have tried to force on us. This Mexican
I got a narco over here, near the turret.
They're on alert.
There it is. Eyes on Polito's car. This car, wait.
Gringos, hijos de su puta madre. Métanle esa verga a todos esos
Fuck,
putos.
engaging.
Tómenlo.
Fuck, we're made.
At the front door, buddy.
This car is swanky. And there's a bloody condom in the glove box. Make that 2 bloody condoms.
I guess that confirms it's Yuri and Polito's ride.
Even if the condoms come standard, it's a sweet fucking car.
I never could understand the narco bling. You get an expensive whip, put chrome rims on it, then you just drive it around the same dusty towns you were driving around before.
You totally want one of these cars, don't you?
Fancy car, fancy suit, still the same street, so what's the point?
Air conditioning.
Does control like GTA 5. That's what I was talking about. Must not have been that important. Oh yeah. If you want kids, wait till you're ready. You know, for your sake, for the kids' sake. If you want to be a good parent, you just gotta be prepared to be one. I don't mean financially necessarily, I just mean, you know, you want to be a good parent. Kids can be a handful, but they're also a joy. Nothing more joyful and satisfying, emotionally satisfying, when your own kids tell you that they love you. Best feeling in the world. Hey, how do I get in there?
Now it's up to Bowman and the activity. They'll check the car's GPS for locations where Yuri and Polito may be hiding out.
I don't want to join a public co-op session, whatever you call it. Besides, from all I've heard, this game on the online, the servers are not the best anymore.
I'll drive.
Seems a lot more casual than I thought. What are these guys doing? Just take their vehicle. Are these rebels? Let's ask them.
Firing.
I got a target carrying submachine guns. Clear. How you guys holding up?
Cool. Now to try to take him with this sniper rifle.
Better not roll this thing.
Not come with? What? This is more like it. Like an attack vehicle. That's cool, but kind of neat driving at night. Gives it more of a authentic feeling to it. I went a little overboard on the movie quote thing last night during the Aliens vs. Predator live stream. Now I can't think of any. That's funny. Uh-oh. Yeah, what's currently going on in the world? Oh yeah, that Rings of Power TV show, Amazon TV show is coming out, I think, in the next few days. A lot of hype going on around that TV show. A lot of it's negative, mainly because it apparently went, or the show is apparently going way off course with the Tolkien lore. If you don't know what Rings of Power is, it's basically Amazon TV show, TV series prequel to the Lord of the Rings movies and the Hobbit movies. If you've not seen those, then I don't know. I would not recommend that being your first place to start with Tolkien, anything to do with Tolkien, because well, put it bluntly, I gotta go in there anyway. Cool. Do this.
We've learned that an Unidad captain named Fuentes has been working with Yuri and Polito. Interrogate Fuentes and see what intel he can give us.
Okay. But anyway, because apparently they've taken such major liberties with the Tolkien, what do you call it? The Tolkien IP, the intellectual property, that they've essentially ignored Tolkien lore altogether. I mean, for example, Queen Galadriel from the Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring, in the books like the Silmarillion, she was never a warrior queen. She probably never picked up a sword in her life in the books, but in this TV show they got Rings of Power, they got her some kind of a warrior queen. She's like, she's got a sword, armor. Essentially looks like a knockoff of Joan of Arc, from what I've seen of it. And if I do watch a show, because I am an Amazon Prime subscriber already, so I just basically just turn on Amazon Prime, start watching it. If I do end up watching it, I'm probably just going to critique the show and tell you how freaking bad it is in future live streams. Might even do a podcast about it. I don't know, because everybody else is doing one. I'm still gearing up to do another podcast here soon. I don't know. I'm just kind of waiting for the right time to do it. I don't want to get, what do you call it, stuck into the trap of doing those things every day or every night. Because for one, I'm not, what's the word, monetized anyway, so it's like, you know, I want to be careful with that live stream thing as far as podcasting is concerned, because okay, a wise man once said, and this is a movie quote, if you're good at something, never do it for free. Great time to cue a movie quote. It's an actual movie quote from a well-known movie. I'm sure majority of you
Eyes
have
up, we
seen
got
it.
hostiles in the area. Eyes on an Unidad grunt. Inside the bunker.
Sniper up in the tower.
Moving to position. Ready. Call the shot. Tango is fucking down.
Oh, I have a sniper. I don't have to do it myself. Alright, I'll say that movie quote again. You're good at something. Never do it for free.
Okay, this is the Unidad firebase. We're looking for the captain who's in contact with Yuri and Polito. We need the target alive.
Roger that. Ooh.
Drone is airborne.
Eyes on a grunt. He's alone.
I don't see him.
In the bunker.
Alright, you had time to Google that quote. Say it again one more time. You're good at something.
Roger that. Moving.
Never do it for free.
Say the word, boss. That's one less bad guy.
Sniper, top of the tower.
Got it. Moving.
Slow to get in the hang of this game.
Got one.
Alright, movie quote time. You guessed The Dark Knight 2008. You would be correct. That was actually quoting
Moving to a good sight
the
line.
Joker. The Joker was at the
Ready. Call the shot. Roger that. Moving. Ready to engage. Kill confirmed.
Sorry, I'm being distracted by. Anyway, movie quote time. When the Joker basically crashed the meeting between all the criminals toward the beginning of the movie where they were having problems with the Batman, Joker walks in with his ha ha he ha ho ho ha, and I thought my jokes were bad. And he proceeds to insult people in the room, and what's that guy's name? The boss guy, Maroni. He says, "If killing the Batman is so simple," not a true quote here. Killing the Batman is so simple, why hasn't the Joker done it yet? And the Joker says, well, if you're good at something, never do it for free. Now, I'm not saying I'm any good at live streaming, because I'm really not, but I'm less so far, I'm less enthusiastic about doing the live stream in a full-time capacity because, well, first of all, I have a day job and I have kids. So, from my perspective, unfortunately, I have adulting priorities. I don't have the luxury of free time. Or I don't have as much free time to turn this hobby into a career.
Hey, an Unidad soldier. In the bunker. Roger. Let me get in position. Say the word, boss. Moving to position.
Of what?
Say the word. Target is down.
Look, a helicopter. We can get out of here. A secret passage. You going from the bunker? You get that shot off.
Got it. Need to get to a better position. Ready to engage. Kill confirmed.
That's close. Climbing through here?
Moving to position. Ready. Call the shot. He's gone. Eyes on an Unidad grunt, close to the container. Eyes on a grunt. He's alone, next to that fuel drum. Got it. Moving. Say the word. He's dead.
drone is up.
Moving to position. Ready. Call the shot. Lost it. Tango is fucking down.
Nice. We're out here.
Roger that. Moving. Say the word, boss. That's one less bad guy.
Here we go.
Got it. Eyes on the Unidad captain.
Get this guy out.
Spotting him at a tank.
Roger. Let me get in position. Ready to engage. That tango's down.
Easy.
Oiga.
Camine.
What the hell is this?
How's it going, fuckstick?
Mierda. You may as well kill me now. I'm not talking, carajo.
Well, that's your choice. But with a pair of sick fucks like Yuri and Polito, one day that might be you hanging from their ceiling. You can't trust them. It would be a relief if I took them out of your life.
Look, I'm not a snitch, but let's just say, yeah, they freak me out. The thing is, they're not even in Itaqua.
So call them back to Itaqua. Tell them you've got a package ready.
Oye, Polito. I got a lamb ready for delivery. Un borrego. Vale.
Estoy viendo una patrulla de soldados yanquis. Fuego sobre ellos.
Nomad, we finally got a 20 on Yuri and Polito. The activity cross-referenced the car's GPS with that description you got from the prisoner. They're at a hunting lodge. Rumor has it they use that spot for their enhanced interrogations.
Send us the location and we'll take care of it.
Put them in the ground for me. Make sure they feel the pain.
Let's get back to it.
Okay, Coroner Intel, Yuri and El Polito have returned to Itaqua in response to the commander's message. We have a location on the hunting lodge where they are staying. Get to the lodge, locate the torturers, and kill them. Now we're
We've got a
talking.
location on Yuri and El Polito. Let's pay these fuckers back for what they did to Sandoval. I don't care how you do it,
Yeah.
so long as they both end up dead.
Now that our couple are heading back to Itaqua, all we need to do is find out exactly where the hell they're gonna be. Unidad standing down. We're good to go.
Got it. Moving. Say the word. Got one. Roger that. Moving. Say the word, boss. Target eliminated.
Acabamos de enviar tropas adicionales justo ahora. Ataquen y destruyan al enemigo. No hay actividad en la última posición enemiga conocida. Comenzando la búsqueda.
Moving to position. Ready. Call the shot. I don't have a shot. Say the word. Kill confirmed. They got a generator over here. Want to shut off their... Got it. Find a good position. Ready to engage. Target is down.
La búsqueda no dio resultados. El enemigo se ha retirado.
Drone is airborne.
Roger, let me get in position. Say the word, boss. Kill confirmed.
Avisamos que los refuerzos ya vienen en camino. Únanse a ellas y destruyan al enemigo.
Moving to position. Ready. Call the shot. He's gone.
Yeah. Here it comes.
Got it. Moving. Say the word. Got one.
Las unidades han alcanzado la última posición conocida del enemigo. Ningún contacto en el reporte. Comenzando búsqueda en la zona.
Pinches.
Ya están por llegar los refuerzos. Eliminen a esa gente de inmediato.
Moving to position. Ready. Call the shot. Target is down.
No hay ningún contacto en la última posición conocida del enemigo. Comenzando búsqueda ahora.
Got it. Need to get to a better position. Ready to engage. That's one less bad guy.
Didn't know this game was going to be this fun. See what I'm doing? I'm waiting for my sync shot to cool down so I can send out my drone.
Moving to position. Say the word. He's down.
Hemos enviado refuerzos a su posición. Acaben con el
This is
enemigo.
pretty cool. Yeah, it borrows some from Assassin's Creed, or I think all these games they borrow from each other. Up here.
Got it. Moving. Ready. Call the shot. That tango's down.
Ninguna señal del enemigo en su última posición conocida. Comenzando una nueva búsqueda.
Posición enemiga localizada. A todas las unidades dirijan esas coordenadas.
Roger that. Moving. Say the word, boss. Target eliminated.
A todas las unidades, comiencen el ataque.
Ready? Open fire.
Wilco. Target is down. Roger. Let me get in position. Ready to engage. Kill confirmed. That's one down. Unidad bird on patrol. Watch out. Hit the dirt. Helicopter.
Deploying drone.
We gotta get out of here.
We got a man down.
Where? Pulled out when I had the chance,
You
darn
hear
it.
me? I'm on the way. Helicopter, get down.
That new best gun they got here. I think I'm carrying it right now. Look of it.
Chopper, down, down.
This will go nice with my boots.
Nice. Helicopter's right there. I get killed out here.
We got a fucking man down.
Fucking helicopter.
Hit the dirt, helicopter.
Get out of here.
Helicopter, get down. Hit the dirt, helicopter. Helicopter, get down.
That freaking helicopter.
Hit the dirt, helicopter.
Acabamos de enviar tropas adicionales justo ahora. Ataquen y destruyan al enemigo.
Hide. Fast travel at all? Found my two guys that were down. Did I get to save them or rescue them or anything? I'll find out. Oh, there they are. aircraft here. Hold on, folks. Take a little bitty break here. Be right back. Alright, I am back. On my upload here. We are going to go find a helicopter. I know it's cheating to use the fast travel, but you know what? Feature's there, why not use it? Install this on my SSD drive, make the load times a bit faster. Now there are helicopters. Still under their control. Come back to that. Here we go. Trying to find a rocket helicopter or whatever that I supposedly picked up. This one's closest to that objective. Any helicopters around here, unfortunately.
Buckle up, people.
Recognition of our sacred Coca plant. The United Nations has prohibited it. The Americans have been burning it for decades. And our own government has attempted to take...
See here. Oh, you know what? recon the hell out of that place. And the drone up because I got more range now. But here? Anybody?
Advance on the lodge. Stay alert.
Heads up, hostile presence.
Deploying drone. Move in. Watch those doorways and corners. This must be where Sandoval cashed in. Bowman said they kept him alive for 47 hours.
Tough son of a bitch held out for a long time.
I feel like he was waiting for us to come get him, and we're real fucking late. Time to make it right.
Rally up, people.
Moving.
Cariño, who were you before you met me?
Mamacita, I was nobody. Nothing. I could not have even imagined a life so deep, a love so full as the love I have with you.
Oh, Gordo, I feel the same. I was half a person before I met you. I was a faded image, out of focus, until I could see myself through your eyes.
Damn. Just now when I was breaking that man's hands, I was imagining that he had tried to touch you.
Come on, you're such a jealous man.
And each finger I broke was punishment for a sin those hands had committed against you.
Gordo, you're going to make me cry. I have a confession.
You know you can tell me anything. Anything at all.
Before, when you drenched that man with water, and I was electrocuting him with a cattle prod,
But, mi reina, that was textbook perfection.
Let me speak. After that man had defecated himself because all the pain we had put him through, the suffering, a passion like Christ. When he was lying there whimpering, I almost felt pity for him. I wanted to take care of him, to wrap my arms around him, to wipe away his tears.
Poke the hornet's nest.
Frag out.
¡Nos están dando! ¡Maten a los hijos de la chingada!
They've seen us.
Frag it.
Whoever the fuck you are, I'm gonna bleed you slow.
Yuri is down.
¿Hay alguien?
Frag out. Get some. Yuri and Polito have been terminated.
You know how in the movies people always act like revenge isn't satisfying? Like it doesn't make them feel any better?
Sure.
Well, I feel fucking great.
Cool. It's got a lot of work to do.
Taking out that lovey-dovey horror show also earned us some points with the locals. Make contact when you find something new. Bowman out.
Our security infrastructure was being attacked. It made me question if La Plaga, our head sicario, was up to the task, or if he was too distracted with social media antics. Are you too busy chasing pussy on the internet to do your fucking job? Or is fucking your job?
No, Jefe. He's my brother, Sueño. I will keep him in line.
La Plaga got the message. Too well. He doubled down.
Whoever's behind this, know that we will find you. Know that for every one of us you kill, we will kill 10 civilians at random. There is no such thing as innocent to me.
The little pendejo had no idea how much damage he had just caused. Francisco Ricardo Munguia. El Muro. The wall. The wall between me and my enemies. The wall between me and death. We were born hours apart in the same village. As boys, we were as poor as the rats that scrambled across our dirt floor. Our huts in the shadows of the hilltop mansions, where the narco bosses lived like conquerors. El Muro took a different path. He joined the army. Special forces. He rose through the ranks, helped to protect the local narcos, was paid in cocaine and money along with promotions. When we met again, Francisco, hermano, why are you still in the army? You and me together, we could rule. We will protect each other, as we did when we were boys. We will share, like brothers.
do these do? Farm. Oh, places where the cartel hangs out. Ooh, steal that. Where am I? I like the idea of stealing the helicopters. Messed up. What? I killed.
Como va?
Take it. Alright. Alright, let's get out of here. Guys, bars or anything here? This. It wouldn't let me take that gun, so. Interesting. Car still over here. Parked it. A truck over here, didn't we? Like a van or something? Side of the road? Oh, it's right there. is.
Hang on, I'll drive.
Oh, but yeah, going back to what I was talking about earlier, that Rings of Power TV show that's coming out. Yeah, going. Like I said though, when it finally comes out, I'm probably gonna watch it just to critique it. Granted, I don't know as much about Tolkien lore as other people do. There's some real respectable nerds out there that really they geek out over that stuff. Me, I mean, yeah, I've read Lord of the Rings. I've read The Hobbit. I've not read the Silmarillion yet, though. I do want to get it. Probably, next time I make my way to the bookstore, I'll go looking for it. I do at least want to check it out. What the Silmarillion is, it's like it's encyclopedia of Middle-earth, so to speak. Like a rundown of the history of Middle-earth. People that, or characters that were outside of the Lord of the Rings books and The Hobbit. I would say essential reading for anyone who wants to get more of an in-depth story, like a background story and history of Middle-earth. Putting The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings, putting those books into more of a context. Because what Tolkien did, J.R.R. Tolkien, what he did back in the day was he essentially he built the entire world of Middle-earth. Everything from geography to the languages. There's about 7, I think, don't quote me on this, about 7 different languages that J.R.R. Tolkien actually created, like out of his head. He created 4 Middle-earth, Elven and Dwarven and human, of course, and then some other ones but yeah, he actually created this entire mythical, fictional world that's his own creation, and all the characters that go along with it. And really, it's just a fascinating thing that the guy did. The guy was, in real life, he was a linguist. He essentially he studied languages, earthly languages, like around the world, in our world, And so because of that, he was able to essentially create his own languages. Hold on a second. Drive, asshole. Anyway, that's just a rough summary or synopsis of who J.R.R. Tolkien was. Like I said, don't quote me 100% on all that because I could be wrong about some things. I probably am, but I know enough about Tolkien lore to see where the parts they've already screwed up in. Like early on when you mentioned the Harfoot hobbits, because the Rings of Power takes place in the Second Age of Middle Earth, essentially. And the Harfoot hobbits, according to Tolkien himself, did not enter that part of Middle Earth until the Third Age, where I believe, yeah, the Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings takes place. They take place in the Third Age. Harfoot hobbits apparently entered Middle Earth in the Third Age, but Rings of Power will have us believe that they entered in the Second Age because Harfoot hobbits, or as I jokingly like to call them, the Harfeet, you know, they are the well, to put it bluntly, they're the Black Hobbits. You know, because you watch Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, you would have noticed that all the hobbits in those stories, they're all like white, you know, essentially, put it bluntly. Which, I mean, you know, not important, but it's important to some people. In terms of, you're a true Tolkien Middle-earth purist, then you would want Tolkien lore to be as accurate as possible. And of course, the hobbits were, aside from the Harfeet, Harfoots, they were all white. And now this is where we enter the one of the main problems with this Rings of Power is essentially it's a woke fest. You got get on the boat. Ah.
Enemy activity nearby.
Guys. Get on the boat.
All clear, all clear.
You guys slow or something? Guess we're not going on the boat because you don't know how to get on boats apparently. But anyway, going back to the subject I was talking about, yeah, that's one of the main problems they're coming up with that's already being made apparent, is that the Rings of Power mythical Tolkien tale, which has nothing to do with Tolkien, he never wrote the damn thing, he's essentially being ignored by his own, or within his own creation. Essentially, it amounts to nothing more than, you know, fan fiction. Not fully endorsed by, or not endorsed at all by Tolkien himself, nor his son. They essentially waited until J.R.R. Tolkien, who died years ago anyway, and Christopher Tolkien, which was the son of J.R.R. Tolkien.
Fire. Copy. I'm opening fire on these shitheads.
Come on.
¡Mierda! ¡Chingada madre! ¡Hay un putero de soldados gringos acá! ¡Mátenlos!
Their LT's trying to run.
Go. They've seen us.
¿Qué chingados
fire. That was a civilian, not a Sicario.
¡Agua! ¡Bastante a los puntos del sur! ¡Lléguenle con la patrulla! Escapamos. Hay una patrulla camino.
Open fire. Looks like more Sicarios want to get some. Roger. Alright, breathe easy.
But yeah, getting back to my point here, the problem we're running into with Rings of Power is if you criticize anyway, any type of criticism toward this project that Amazon's doing, they're gonna start hating on you. They're gonna call you a racist. They're gonna call you a bigot and all that crap. Yada yada yada. And this is just the type of thing that woke Hollywood, woke anybody really, a push on you. They started this thing with, as I recall, going all the way back to Obama. And I experienced this stuff myself years ago when I was being critical of Obama. The first thing they went for, his supporters, whatnot, first thing they did was play the race card. I mean, calling a Native American racist, another person of color, I mean, it's very much up for debate that Native Americans are more people of color than other folks, because essentially, and I'll say this, I'll say why, you're essentially on our ancestral land, flinging the race card around like you own the damn place, alright? Remember, nobody invited you here if you're a person of color, alright? You're either brought here against your will, or, you know, by other means, but you have no, as a person of color yourself, if you're not a Native American, you really should not go around calling Native Americans racist or bigoted just because they don't agree with your idea of what a person of color is supposed to be. Are we the wrong shade of color or skin color? You know, it's just, you gotta have a lot of nerve to be doing that to people that are indigenous to this country. That's all I gotta say about that. That being said, though,
let's go.
You know, slinging that race card around already, it's already old. I mean, to the point where you call someone racist, like, it doesn't really matter anymore. You know, it's just like, it's just a cheap cop-out to a sad argument, you know? So yeah, when I'm critical of Rings of Power, which I'm pretty sure I will be, it's not necessarily going to be from a race perspective. It's just simply going to be, would Tolkien have done it this way? That's essentially what's going to be. And it wouldn't even surprise me at all if the creators of this Rings of Power project, or whatever you want to call it, and they're already kind of doing it anyway. They're saying that they're telling the story that Tolkien I didn't tell, which is like a very veiled, a thinly veiled accusation that Tolkien himself was racist, just because he didn't have enough people of color in Middle Earth. And they're saying this about the guy who created the Harfoot hobbits, you know, who were essentially black hobbits. You know, Tolkien created that, okay? Among other things. Tolkien also created the Numenor, who were they were not very well described by Tolkien, and I remember watching the original Lord of the Rings, the animated movie, which I happen to own. It was like a half cartoon, half real life, or real like live action type of animated movie. And in that movie, Ralph Bakshi's interpretation of Aragorn, who was the main premise for Return of the King. He was the one who, Isildur's heir. He was the one who ultimately, the King of Gondor, returned and kind of, you know, took over. If you've seen the movie, yeah, you have an idea. It's in Return of the King. But in Ralph Bakshi's his version of Lord of the Rings, which he took his interpretation from Tolkien himself, was that Aragorn was not really what he would call a white guy. In the movie, he was a white guy. In Peter Jackson's movie, he was a white guy. But in Ralph Bakshi's version, he was kind of looked like a Native American himself. Very brown skin, which was kind of his description of the Numenorians, or whatever. They were
Hang back.
Hold on a second.
Drone is airborne.
Folks to
Spotted
kill
one with
here.
submachine guns.
I'm moving to position.
Yo, cartel gunman. The soccer field.
Good to go. I'm opening fire. We're right of the cage.
Aquí están estos cabrones. ¡Mátenlos a todos!
Shit, they spotted us.
The LT's making a run for it.
Necesitamos esperas. A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
Oh fuck, they're heading this way.
Grenade!
Ah, hell. Well, there's always another chopper out there somewhere, right?
I'm getting a position.
All of them.
Moving to position. Say the word. Got him.
nadie aquí. Esos cabrones estaban aquí y se largaron. Vamos a seguir buscando. ¡Órale!
Got it. Moving. Ready. Call the shot. Target eliminated. Oh, that was messy as shit.
These supplies will buy us a lot of goodwill from the rebels.
But said earlier,
Metal has a coca plant on it. That's kind of cool.
I try to be as fair as possible in regards to the Rings of Power TV show, but I'm not keep my hopes up, put it that way. See? Like this again. How do I add a grenade launcher to it? Or does it already have one?
Frag out. Come en mierda, culeros.
Yep. Away from that. Not driving that thing out here. Oh, here we go.
I'm set. Let's go.
I keep this truck, or this Jeep, Humvee, whatever you want to call it. Let's say these graphics are still pretty amazing. Given their age, game and Xbox One generation. Just by looking at the graphics you can tell, but still, the gameplay is pretty cool. Definitely a casual experience again. Like I said earlier, driving too slow, bro. Keep this thing.
Compa, you people took out 2 of the scariest pinches culeros in all of Bolivia. People are becoming brave now. You've shown the people that the cartel can bleed.
This guy's outfit. Alright. I played enough of this. Like I said earlier, I don't expect to finish this all in one night, and it doesn't appear to be the case here, but yeah, finally got my teeth cut on this game, so to speak. Finally got my feet wet. Gave it a good solid session. I want to continue this on my PC version of this, which I don't think I have enough of the DLC on that game. I'd have to. I can't remember what all I downloaded for it. I might have more DLC on that game than on this one, because I think there was a really big sale on Steam last year, about a year ago. I think it was all the DLC for like a really cheap price. I just wanted to try it on the Xbox first, just because I've owned this version longer. I have a PC version. I bought the full, complete, I think it's pretty much the complete edition on PC. That was about a year ago. And, of course, the graphics on there is going to be better. And now that I've got a better idea of how the controls work, they're going to be identical on that game anyway. I'm going to maybe try to do another live stream in the near future on that version just to do it. But yeah, we're going to call it a night here. If anybody's been watching this entire time, I appreciate the audience as always. Yeah, thank you for watching. It's about almost about 10 minutes to 3 a.m. up here in Alaska, so understandably it's getting pretty late. I do have to work in the morning. You know how the cliche goes. But, yeah, I'm going to call it a night here. I will see you folks on the flip side. Until then, I am out of here. Peace.